Hello and welcome to uCommerce TV. My name is Søren Spenningland, and today we're taking a look at Marketing Foundation for uCommerce 2.0. Marketing Foundation in uCommerce 2.0 is focused on bringing the message to your customers, them to act by buying certain products, and finally awarding them with various discounts once they actually do what we'd like them to do. Marketing Foundation is based on a model we call Advertise, Act, Award. And the idea here being that the Advertise part of it is actually telling our customers about any discounts that we actually got. The Act part is about getting the customer to do what we'd like them to do, buy more, increase basket sizes, buy related products, signing up for a newsletter, stuff like that. And finally, at the award is the carrot for the customer to actually make them do what we'd like them to do. uCommerce Marketing Foundation is based on targeting. So basically what uCommerce will do is it will try and pick out a person in a crowd. So basically people will come there with different needs and desires. And what uCommerce will allow you to do is actually target individual people, groups of people, segments with different marketing messages and different discounts. The idea here being that using some content targeting, you can actually display different types of banners, different types of messages, flash movies, stuff like that, to your customers to stimulate them to buy. Of course, the content is all about bringing discounts to the customers. The discounts are many and varied, and we'll take a look at what they are in a bit. So let's take a look at what uCommerce Marketing Foundation actually looks like. So here we've got uCommerce running inside Umbraco, and uCommerce 2.0 features this new node, the marketing node. And basically everything you see under here is what you need to get going with Marketing Foundation. If we expand the sky here, you'll see that we've got a campaign level. And basically this is a level that you use to group campaigns together so you can sort of get an overview of what's going on in different marketing activities that you've got going. A campaign is time limited, so basically you can have it running for a specified amount of time, and you can have individual marketing campaigns take over for each other. So say you have a summer sale, you might want to have that glide over into the fall blowout. And you can definitely do that by simply adding two campaigns where one picks up where the other one stops. If we expand the campaign level, we can take a look at the various campaign activities underneath it, and this is where it gets interesting. Each campaign activity is basically one piece of information that you want to give your customers and also associated discounts. So let's take a look at one of the most simple discount types in the e-commerce world, a discounted unit price. Basically what this does is it discounts a product with a certain amount. And if we take a look at the composition here, if we look at the UI, what we've got are these three columns here, and you can see the Advertise, Act, and Award model again here, as we saw before. So basically the Advertise column defines when this discount is to be advertised to the customer. In this case, the discount will be shown whenever this product is available. Now for the Act part, of course, we want the customer to actually buy this product before we can actually go ahead and give them a discount. And in this case, the Advertise piece is the same as the Act piece. And finally, we've got the Award. You can see it's an amount off that gives 100 euros as a discount. And that's pretty much it. So let's take a look at what that looks like on the actual website. So if I navigate to my product, you'll see here that our discount is actually in effect. So what this means is that if we take a look at the campaign item again, you can see that we wanted to show this discount whenever this product is present. And we want to actually trigger the discount whenever this product is added to the basket. So let's see if we can do that. Let's add this guy here to our basket. And see what happens. As you can see, we've actually got a discounted unit price in the basket as well. So this means that when the customer checks out, you will get a nice discount of 100 euros. And we can see the details of the discount right here. We can see that it's our default campaign and it's a discounted unit price. Of course, this stuff here is picked up from the campaign system. So probably this will be something that's a little more telling in a real live site. So maybe it would be the summer sale, and it would say something to the effect of 100 euros discount on the uCommerce product. So discounted unit price is probably the simplest discount that you can imagine in e-commerce, but we've got some more stuff for you as well. So vouchers is a pretty common phenomena in e-commerce, and we've got those as well. Again, here's an example of our Advertise Act award model, and in this case here we don't actually have an Advertise piece because it doesn't really make sense to actually show those voucher codes on the site. So you probably want to give those voucher codes out as part of an email campaign, as a promotional thing at a conference or whatever. So we just have the act part here. As a default, uCommerce does not come with any voucher codes out of the box, but let's just go ahead and add some so we can try it out. So this is our Voucher Editor, and basically what it does is it allows you to go ahead and generate batches of vouchers, or add sort of fixed vouchers like your free shipping voucher code. But let's leave that for now and just go ahead and generate a batch. uCommerce is optimized for very large batches, so I'll just go ahead and add 100,000 generated voucher codes right now. Like that, save it. And with that, we've got 100,000 voucher codes to work with. And let's just grab this guy here and see what that works out to on the site. As you can see here, our award for this particular voucher code is 100 euros of the order total. So let's see if we can get another 100 euros discount on this guy here. We still have our voucher code or our discount from before, our discounted unit price, but let's go ahead and add the voucher and see what happens. All right, so the unit discount is still in effect. And now we've got still our default campaign with a 100 euro voucher on it. So now we've got a discount added to the order level and one to the line level. So that's the interesting part here, that uCommerce will actually go ahead and associate discounts on the proper level. So in the case of the discounted unit price, it makes sense to add that directly to the order line itself, as we can see here, or here rather. Whereas the voucher code, it makes sense to actually add that on the order level. Again, it depends on the actual award that's assigned to it. Let's go ahead and look at some other examples. Another common discount type is the free shipping type. And again, here we have the Advertise Act award model. And in this case, we actually tell the customer about this particular discount. So in this case, we're actually not targeting individual products. We're actually targeting product catalog groups, which in uCommerce are actually stores or the store level. So in this case, this advertisement here will show up on any page in the site. And again, here we actually have a different target in play. So in order for the customer to get this particular discount, he needs to buy for more than 400 euros. And in that case, we'll get 100% off the shipping total. Now this is configurable, so you could just go ahead and say maybe 50%, if that makes sense. But in this case, we'll just leave it at 100. And let's go ahead and see if that's triggered. Now in this case, you actually don't have to do anything to trigger it. You just sort of have to add stuff to the basket. And we've already got a basket here that has that amount. Notice that even though we've got this discount, the free shipping discount active, we don't actually have a free shipping discount applied to the order yet. And that is because we don't have any shipments added to the order, and thus no shipping fees associated with it. So let's just proceed through the checkout flow and get some shipping information added to the order. I've already filled in my information on where to bill. And here I'll actually go ahead and create that shipment we just discussed. Like that. And let's go back to the cart page and see if it actually got applied. Sure enough, let's expand this one here. We've got our free shipping on orders for over 400 euros. There are additional details on the order as to how much was applied. Now let's proceed through the checkout and just see what an order looks like once we've actually completed it in uCommerce. So here's our overview, and as before, we can see the discounts applied on the order level and on the line level. And submit it, and we're done. So let's go back to the backend and see what it looks like. All new orders in uCommerce end up here in the transaction manager, and if we open up and take a look at the latest one, you'll see for store managers, there's a nice tool to actually work with this stuff as well. So you get much the same view that you saw on the actual website. Like the discounted unit price here, you can see details about which campaign items actually got added to the line item. And you can see the order level discounts as well. Finally, you can go to the discounts tab to get an overview based on the discount itself. So let's see here, we've got our free shipping, which added 23 euros to the discount total. We've got our 100 euro voucher, which added, not surprisingly, 100 euros in discount. And finally, we can see the line level discount applied to the unit price. So far we've seen some of the most common discount types available in e-commerce today. The discounted unit price, the voucher, and finally the free shipping discount type. But when we designed the system, we wanted to support more elaborate scenarios than just these simple ones. So what we enable as well is the ability to actually combine these targets that we've seen so far. So let's take a look at another one, the bundle discount. And basically what we've done here is we've added an additional act target, which basically means that the customer needs to buy both these items to actually trigger this award over here. So in this case here, we're actually advertising the product bundle all over the store on this product group. We've set it up so the customer needs to buy these two products. And once they've bought, the customer gets 200 euro in discount off the order total. So let's try and take a look at this. This type of discount is actually interesting because you can't really advertise it just by using the simple mechanisms of or a now price. You actually have to be a little more elaborate about it. So let's take a look at what that looks like in the store. So let's navigate to our product here. We see our bundle. This is a pretty this is not a very advanced way to display it, but it does show some interesting pieces here. This information is picked out from the discount itself. So we see here that we get 200 euro in discount if we buy these two products. And if we actually go back to the backend and change some of this stuff, you'll see that the banner information will change as you expect. So let's save this and give 250 in discount instead of the 200 before. And let's refresh this page and see what happens. So now you see that it actually reflects the change that we just made. And this also goes for the number of products. So say you want to make a 3 product bundle, we can just add the third one and it'll show up here in the banner. And now let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Again, we still got our unit price discount in play, but let's just add uCommerce to the basket and see what we got. So right now we've got the unit price discount that we got before, but we don't actually have the bundle discount because we still have to buy that second product, support product. So let's go ahead and find that and add one of those guys to the basket and see what happens. Right, so now let's see what the basket looks like. So now we actually got our bundle discount because we bought both products. And let's just check out and see what that looks like. Right, and as before, we need to add a shipping method, we need to add a payment method, and verify that everything is in order. And let's just see, we've got the free shipping and we got our bundle. Perfect. And let's just submit this order. Head back to the uCommerce backend, to the transaction manager, refresh it so the new order will show. It's actually right here. And we've got this one, the bundle discount is actually also applied directly to the order, but you could go ahead and apply it to individual order lines as well. All right, and we still have our overview here so we can see what's applied to the order. and that's it. Now, let's take a look at a little more interesting part here. So again, for this one, the final one that we're going to look at today, we've got a voucher discount, but this time here, we're actually combining the voucher with an actual product. So this voucher here will actually go ahead and discount just one product, not everything in the store. So let's just add some more vouchers to this one here. Like so. Add it, save it, and again we get 100 euros off the unit price on this one here. Now let's just go ahead and grab one of these voucher codes. Just see what happens. So we're still getting 100 euros in discount on the unit price, but we should get an additional 100 euros discount once we apply this voucher here. Let's see, and there it is. So perfect. One final piece that's interesting about this is that as developers, we can actually go ahead and extend all this stuff. So if you want custom targets, if you're not happy with the ones that we've got, you can just go ahead and add your own. So say you want to discount only when a member's logged in, no problem, just add it. Another interesting piece about this is when you're actually doing banners. Remember we saw this banner here that was actually a very crude one, just raw text. If you want to do something a little more elaborate, we do have this support for definitions on these campaign items. So you can go ahead and add rich media to your banner. So if you want your banner to be an image, no problem, just upload it to Umbraco and add it to your campaign item. If you want it to be a flash move, you can do that as well. Or if you just want a rich text editor, you can do that. And if you need your campaign item to actually target multiple different languages, you can do that as well. Finally, you might have some rules about when these campaign items are actually triggered and how many discounts a customer can actually get. Some companies prefer just to give one discount and nothing more. Others will give all the discounts they can sort of get away with. And others still will actually prioritize their discounts and just give the best discount to the customer. So what you can do in uCommerce to support this scenario is that you can go ahead and prioritize campaigns and campaign items. So let's just look at a prioritization of campaign items for this default campaign here. And this should be pretty familiar for Umbraco people out there. This is just the standard sorting UI in Umbraco. But instead of sorting content, you're actually prioritizing discounts instead. So let's say you want uCommerce to actually look at vouchers first. We could just put them up at the top here. And then unit prices, and finally maybe our bundle discount and our free shipping at the very end of it. So that's one part of it. So uCommerce will actually go ahead and look at these guys in order and determine whether or not they apply to the particular order that the customer's building up. Now, one other thing that you can do is you can actually, right now, you can go ahead and check this little checkbox here and simply just say, if you uncheck it, you will not allow uCommerce to actually go ahead and evaluate any further discounts if this one applies. So what you can do is, if I have the 100 euro voucher, uCommerce will actually not give any subsequent discounts if this check mark is not set. Same thing goes for campaigns. You can go ahead and prioritize your campaigns as well. If you have multiple campaigns running at the same time, just go ahead and do that, and you will tell uCommerce which ones to look at first. So this has been a quick look at what uCommerce Marketing Foundation will bring you. We hope that you're going to enjoy using it as much as we've enjoyed building it for you. Thank you.